In a stunning rebuke of presidential power, a federal judge has declared that Donald Trump's deployment of the National Guard during Los Angeles immigration protests was a blatant violation of federal law. But here's where it gets controversial. This ruling not only challenges Trump's actions, but also raises alarming questions about the potential creation of a national police force under the president's command. Could this be the beginning of a dangerous precedent? And this is the part most people miss. The judge's 52-page decision meticulously outlines how the Trump administration willfully ignored legal boundaries, using troops for tasks explicitly prohibited by their own training materials. U.S. District Judge Charles Breyer in San Francisco didn't mince words, highlighting the administration's refusal to coordinate with state officials and their attempts to coach federal agencies on how to request guard assistance. While the order currently applies only to California, its implications could ripple across the nation, especially as Trump has eyed similar deployments in Democratic-led cities like Chicago, Baltimore, and New York. The White House, unsurprisingly, is fighting back, with spokeswoman Anna Kelly labeling the judge rogue and accusing him of usurping the commander-in-chief's authority. But is this truly about protecting cities, or is it a power grab? California's lawsuit, which sparked this ruling, argues that the deployment violates the Posse Comitatus Act, a 19th-century law designed to prevent the military from enforcing domestic laws. Trump's lawyers countered that the troops were merely protecting federal officers, but Judge Breyer wasn't convinced. He pointed out that armed soldiers, often unidentifiable behind protective gear, were used for crowd control, setting up blockades, and other law enforcement activities, actions that clearly overstepped their authority. The ruling also sheds light on the unprecedented nature of this deployment. It's the first time in decades a state's National Guard was activated without its governor's request. This aggressive move, coupled with Trump's militarized zones along the U.S.-Mexico border, paints a picture of an administration pushing the limits of domestic military use. Retired Army Lieutenant Colonel Daniel Maurer calls it the most aggressive use of the military domestically when the facts to support them are extremely weak. So what does this mean for the future? Could other states follow California's lead and challenge similar deployments? And more importantly, are we witnessing the erosion of the line between military and civilian law enforcement? As Democratic leaders like Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker and Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson push back against Trump's plans, one thing is clear: this battle is far from over. But here's the real question. Are we comfortable with a president having this much unchecked power? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you see this as a necessary measure to maintain order, or a dangerous overreach of authority?